All right, boys and girls, we're back. Trying to get this Paladin to 60. In the world of Warcraft. Yes, boys and girls. I don't really know where I'm going to level today. I haven't really decided. I'm so disappointed that I'm only 50. I wish I was 52. And I could just get on with what I like to do, which is AoE. Unfortunately, we can't do that right now. I have no money, as you can see. I've got a whopping 15 gold, so I'm very broke.
Great to meet you. See you soon.
Hey, what's up, Ken? So I would go to a mage in Ironforge, and I say, "Can I get some water?" "I'll sell you my pearls, dude. Shit, I'll give them to you for cheap. I'll give them for you like 20 gold each or something." And I would normally just give them to you for free, except I'm so damn broke. I have no money. I'm so poor. But yeah, I go to a mage in Ironforge. And I asked him for water, and he gives me a bunch of water, and I was drinking my Coca-Cola, and I just gave him a couple gold, and I clicked OK, and then I start walking away, and I'm like, she gave me level 55 water. I'm like, what am I gonna do with level 55 water? Shit. So I spent 2 gold for nothing. But I wasn't paying attention. I just got on. I'm half asleep, so I'm like, what am I? Grr. So now I gotta find another mage. Maybe give me some water. You don't want to grind them? Yeah. Alright, I gotta figure out where they are. They're unknown. See. I wouldn't know. Like I said, I'll just give them to you for nothing, dude. You give me so much shit, I don't need any money. Why is there a quest? There's a oh, it's on the other side. I'll make money once I you want to send them to Jahara? That's your mage, isn't it? Yeah, don't worry about it, dude. Jahara. I'm sending him to Jahara. Yeah, don't worry about it, dude. I need to get off my ass and start making some money. So. Ooh. Let's select. I just have to get no problem, dude. I just have to get, to a point where I'm not a skinner, it's like it's one of those things now that because I'm not going to be fishing quite as much. I have to come up with a good way. I mean, I could just farming the Crusader enchant recipe, but I tried that even at level 60, and you need like tier 2 gear to really go up there and farm the Scarlet, the Scarlet Crusade mobs over at Tyr's Hand or whatever. You have to be very strong to do that. So I have to really sit down or I have to really think about how I want to approach making money at 60. So I know that even seriously, I could probably make, what's really sad is I could probably make more money just running dead mines on my Paladin right now and just clearing it and selling everything I get, like all the cloth and all the greens, and I could probably make more money doing that than almost anything else right now. Which is sad. I'm sure there's much better ways to make money, but that's certainly an easy way to just quickly get a bunch of stuff that I know can probably sell. I don't know how well regions sell. I can AoE I'm trying to think. Like, I could certainly farm those Naga for golden pearls and stuff, but that's still not a very good way to make money. You know, the elemental earth is actually a really good way to make money. I can make anywhere from 200 to 400 gold an hour. Well, no, probably not that much. I'd say I'd make about 100 gold to 200 gold an hour farming elemental earth. But I don't know how long that, you know, those prices will, you know, once the AQ's been out for a while, those prices will go down. And, you know, right now I'm just not high enough level to farm that. I have to be at least like 50. I think I was first really, I think around 57 maybe. I could 56, 57 at least. I could farm, you know, farm that stuff. Let's see. I just need some water. Let me get back on my Paladin. And I'm just going to go up to Mage and say I'll trade you level 55 water for some level 45 water. They do drop them in the Badlands, but they don't drop them at as high a rate. And the funny thing, Ken, is that, there's a lot more competition for farming them in the Badlands than there is in, Silithus. And Silithus does have competition, but there's a lot more of them spread out, so it's easier to kind of just move around. We'll see. I haven't done it on this particular server, so it's going to be really interesting to see. Let's give it to this here trade. I don't know if you want this. I don't need. I just paid 2 gold for water. I don't even need. So. Probably AFK. Here's a mage. It's level 55 water, Zulson. What am I going to do with that? It's my fault, Zulson. I asked the guy made for some water, and I was drinking, and he threw a bunch of water in my bag, and I was looking at the other monitor, and I just clicked OK. And I started walking away, and I looked at my inventory, and I was like, wait a minute, he just gave me 55 water. What am I going to do with this? And I was too embarrassed to go ask him for the right water, so I was like, I'll just give it to somebody. You know? Oh, I guess he wasn't going to give me any water. This little bitch don't want to give me any water. Yeah, I thought about that. But then I thought about doing that, but now he's gone. He's not there anymore, so. Oh, he's got a... I was going to say he can't make, but he's got a mage main. He saw me running from mage to mage.
Fantastic.
This character's name is Dirty Nads. How does like who's gonna put another one in there? Nice, nice. Fill it up. Yes. You know, I'd probably give him more money, but I'm so poor.
Much appreciated. Yes.
I mean, I have 16 gold. Well, how much do you tip, Zolson? Do I need a part? No. Mm. 50 silver to 1 gold. All right. Yeah, I know it costs you no money, Zolson, but I'm just a nice person. Who is this? People, who the hell's this? Who is this guy?
Fantastic.
Yes. Is that his druid? Is he dual tanking? Some random druid just gave me 50 gold. I'm like, what? Did I say dual taking or dual boxing? What did I say? I don't know. Oh, I said, are you dual boxing?
Fantastic. Yes.
Yeah, we'll probably do the. I think it's 300 gold, isn't it, for my quest? Well, he just gave me 50 gold, which is great because I literally had 15 gold, and he gave me 2 gold for the 55 mage water, which was super cool. Man, that guy was nice. I like nice people. Excuse me. Oh man. Spider sausage. Nice. What else do I got? I like spider sausage. Yeah, I did, Ken. I trained like 4 spells yesterday, and they were 2.5 gold each. So it was like 10 gold just on training yesterday. And then I bought Remember I bought the Hanzo sword, which was like 13 gold. So I spent about 23 gold yesterday. So I was around, you know, almost 40 gold. I guess I'll go to the Searing Gorge again. I can definitely AoE inside the, you know, in the Searing Gorge if I want for a little bit, just to kind of wake me up to get the morning going, you know. I'm thinking I'll be able to play a lot today. I know Amber's she's going to ballet right now, and then she's going to her sister's to pick up some fencing, and then her friend is coming over with his truck. Well, her friend's coming over with his truck. And then they're going to her sister's to pick up some fencing, but also then they're going to grab her kayaks. Her kayak's currently at her sister's as well. They're going to grab her kayak, and then I guess Chris wants to store her kayak at his place so that they can use it with his kayak, him and his wife. And so Amber will have like free storage for her kayak. Whenever she wants her kayak, she'll just have to go over there and get it. But we don't have a truck. I've been wanting to get a truck, Ken. I've been wanting to get like a Tacoma, like a Toyota Tacoma. Just for carrying around the kayak and for when we go to Tennessee. But right now with the, you know, I just paid off my car, and I really like not having a car payment right now. Every time I get paid, my bank account just keeps going up because of COVID. You know, I'm not going out spending money. So I'm like saving so much money because I used to spend a lot of money going out drinking and partying with friends, and I don't do that anymore. And now that COVID, I especially don't do it now that COVID. Although I did go out for dinner. I did go to one of my favorite restaurants yesterday. Went to J. Alexander, had some steak, but I love the Tacomas, the new ones. We had one. We rented one in Tennessee, and we really liked it. I know it's more of a sporty type truck. It's not really meant for hard, like, you know, hauling or anything like that, but we're not going to be hauling. We just need a truck that it's not too long, right? And that has enough room so that, you know, that we can, when we go to Tennessee, we can just throw stuff in the back. And for like her kayak and stuff like that. We're moving like we move. It's nice to have a truck to just throw some furniture in. But yeah, so the one we had was the charcoal gray one. Here, I'll show you a picture of it. It was the off-road gray one. Yeah, so it was this one. It was the off-road 4x4, and it was a 2020 model too, I think. Well, here it is in red. And red's actually not bad, but I like it. This one's got the kit on it. Ooh, ugly. People really get ugly with trucks, man, I'm telling you. Basically, we had this one here. That is not the best picture. But yeah, we had this truck right here. It was nice. You know, Amber's favorite part of the truck, it had 8 cup holders. She's like, it's got 8 cup holders. And I'm like, only you would think that that's like an amazing selling point. That girl loves to put drinks in her car when she's driving around, you know. There's always this quest here it's not right here, yeah. Alright, so we've got this one. We also need the symbol of Ragnaros. Alright, cool. Let's just turn in this one real quick. It was a nice truck, though. I'm not gonna lie. It was good. And I'm not really a truck person. You know, I mean, I've got my Scion FRS. You know, I mean, what I want to buy is I want to get like a 69 Camaro or maybe a Maybe like a 70, you know, Ferrari Dino 76. You know, those are my cars. But truck just comes in handy, you know, when you're moving stuff. And since I do want to move to Tennessee, it would be really useful to have there. Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha! I just dropped in and scared the shit out of these guys.
Lovely.
There it is. Let's get that. See, now I've got the Hanzo blade equipped. You can see it procced already twice on the fiery blaze. 3 times. 4 times. 5 times. 6. 7. 8. 9. Oh, you sent me a video? No, I didn't see it. Here, one second. Oh, you sent... Oh, no, I didn't see it. What is this? Oh, 400 plus reflect damage. This was made recently by Tej.
Okay, got the fab. Come on. Got it.
Where is he at? Is this BRD? No, what is this? Oh, this is Stockades, right? Yeah, he's in Stockades. What's his weapon? He says most OP weapon. Okay, so he's got a pole arm. Chance on hit envelops caster with fire shield and shoots a ring of fire. Where do you get this weapon from? Isn't this the weapon from BRD? Yeah, that's the BRD weapon. That's kind of weird, though, to have a paladin using a two-hand. I'll have to get it. I'll try it out. I'll definitely watch that video later. You know me, I love my shield, though. But yeah, I'll definitely try it out. Yeah, I remember the weapon from BRD. It drops off... Does it drop off of the flame dude? The one who drops the really good priest trinket? Yeah, oh, yeah. So that's what... Yeah, that's a good idea, because if you weapon swap it, and you proc it, then you can leave it on, right? You can just leave that weapon on until that effect disappears. Yeah, I know that. He's been watching my videos, Ken. Talking about weapon swapping to get good procs. No, that's a great weapon for procking.
Lovely.
If you're weapon swapping to it, that would be amazing. I didn't know about that effect. So yeah, I'll definitely grab it. I'll definitely be looking to add that to my repertoire. Thanks. Yeah, that's cool. And the thing is, there's so many other weapons. That's what's so cool about Vanilla WoW is there's a lot of weapons like that. There's a lot of gear that have proc effects, and that probably persisted all the way through Wrath of the Lich King. And I don't even know if it persisted all the way through the life of WoW. Like as far as like, I mean, it just feels to me like Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, and Vanilla had a lot of gear that dropped, or a lot of quests, all kinds of gear that had, you know, effects, trinket proc effects, chest piece proc effects. And then later on down the road, I'm going to get... I don't know if it's still that way, like, you know, in Legion and shit, but they changed the game so much at that point, honestly, I really don't even care. I'm not going to go play Legion because I want to get some items that have cool proc effects. That's just not going to happen. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Ken. Yeah, and trying to do the damage, like, It's really tough to compare the Hanzo blade with the Flurry Axe. I mean, really, they're so close in damage. Like right here, you see. Actually, this is kind of low. I'm at 55, right? A lot of it depends on how many times the Flurry procs. So I did 61 damage, right? 61 DPS per second. But let's... Oops, sorry. Let us kill these guys and we'll test out the damage numbers. So we're going to put in the Hanzo blade, right? I'm not going to use any AoE, any Consecrate. We're just going to basically auto attack. It's the best way to see. Right now we're pretty low. We're at like 50 DPS. Still 53. So it's not proccing the Fiery Blaze at all right now for some reason. There's one. But the Fiery Blaze doesn't do a lot of damage. It's not really good against single target because it's not a very high amount of damage. You can see it's only did 11 damage. What's good about it is when you're hitting like 6-7 people, 11 times 6 is, you know, it's 66 extra damage. We'll throw in the hammer. So we did a whopping 57 damage, right? 57 DPS. Now let's grab another one of these guys. Swap to our Flurry Axe. And I guarantee I'll do more damage with the Flurry Axe. Because it's a single target. So we're already at 60. 63. But now it's down to 50 again. It's so RNG based, right? Because the wound on the Hanzo blade, like, see, actually we're still only at 53. So this came out on top only because the flurry proc like 5 or 6 times. But the cool thing about the Hanzo blade is that wound. I've seen that proc a couple times in one fight, and it was hitting for 90 damage. Again, the wound, you know, has a chance to wound your target. See, it's here. It says has a chance to wound your target for 75, but I crit with that wound, and it did 91 damage. So that's actually pretty strong. You know, hitting for an extra 91 damage at this level is actually pretty good. What else can we do here? It's not bad. I mean,
Lovely.
where is that guy? He's still up there. He's still up here. He's basically throwing his spells completely through the ground.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
You fire hurling bastard. The chosen one! What I'm talking about? Archaeologist slain. Okay. Coca-Cola. A more powerful spell is active. Oh, I already got that up. Okay. Elixir. No, we'll hold off on that for a moment.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
Oh, I need silk cloth too for this quest. Nice. Finally out of the sun. You hate moving in. You hate mowing. Oh, dude, yeah. I know. I live in an apartment, and I've thought about buying a house for the past literally 8 years. I almost bought a condo 10 years ago. But the biggest reason I don't is then I gotta mow yards, and if something breaks, I gotta fix it, and I hate that kind of stuff. I hate hidden costs, you know. Like, oh, the water line broke, or oh, the toilet needs to be replaced, or oh, I got termites, or the roof's leaking. You know what I mean? Or you gotta mow the yard. I'm just gonna run over here real quick. A lot of times there's some ore nodes over here in the back. While I wait for these geologists to respawn. And it's just an iron node. I'm not even sure if I want to get iron anymore, but I'll grab it just in case my ever level blacksmith. Yeah, it can be a drag for sure. Of course, if you have one of those really nice lawn riding mowers like my boss has, he always brags about his riding mower. I swear he thinks it's like a race car. You know, it's out of my mower today, mowing the yard. He like talks about how much fun it is. I'm like, okay. I think I'll sit inside and play my guitar as opposed to sitting in the heat riding my lawnmower. Like, that's okay. You can do that.
Need help? Safe travels.
This is a chill stream today, man. I'm I'm just relaxing. It's gonna be a very chill stream because I don't really want to push too hard. I'm just gonna run around, do some quests, kill some mobs, and hit 51. I think at 51 we'll be in good shape to do. Hopefully maybe we can do a, you know, chill win point at that time, you know. We need silk cloth, but we're not getting any. Yeah, I've been playing guitar since... oh, there's a chest over here. I've been playing guitar since 1996, I think, or 95. 95 or 96 is when I started. But, yeah, I love guitar, dude. You end up working all those times? Oh, that's nice. Making some extra money. But, yeah, actually, Tiff, I bought... How many guitars? I bought 3 or 4 guitars just in the past, like, 3 months. I was going guitar crazy there, but I've got about a dozen guitars and, I don't know, 4 different guitar amps probably, but yeah, I absolutely love guitar. But the shutdown has... Oh. The shutdown has let me play more guitar because I don't really want to go out. So I sit at home and I play a lot more guitar now than I have in a long time.
Lovely.
Epics. Epics! I want epic loot! Purple Lotus is kind of nice. Okay, so we need... Feel the need. Need to bleed. What level are the Incendisaurs? That's not a bad farm. Cool. Yeah. I got pretty lucky in Chicago. I was looking for an amp. I didn't really have a good amp when I first started playing guitar. And I didn't really have a guitar. I mean, a good amp. So I found it. A friend of mine, my guitar teacher, actually. My guitar teacher knew somebody who was switching from electric guitar to bass, and so he was selling his Fender Twin reverb amp. And this is a 1979 Fender Twin, and I got it for like $500, which that amp now I could easily sell for around $2,000. Of course, I'll never sell it though. I love that amp. It's an amazing amp. Yeah, I mean, if you... Let's see. You take my webcam here. We'll be able to see it. You can kind of... Let me get over here. You can see my guitar stand over there. It's got about 5 guitars in it. It's got about 5 guitars in that guitar stand. But I have, you know, more than that. That's just what I have out of the cases, the ones that I play the most. I've got about 5 out of the cases, and I got about another 7 that are in cases in the closet. And I've also have some guitars in my mom's house too that I just never play. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. I'm trying to get into... Oh, go this way.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely.
So here, let's see. There you go. Here's my guitar stand. You can see, you know, my Fender pawn shop. This is the one I bought recently, this Telecaster, this custom one here I got from recently. This is a pretty cool one. Oh, what's it called? It's actually a 60s. It's basically a 60s kind of remake, and it's pretty cool. And then I've got another Fender Telecaster custom. Got a Strat. This is the one I play the most right now, which is the Squire, which is crazy because I never have liked Squires, but this Squire is a great guitar, and I love the neck on that guitar. And then you can see in the back there's my Fender Twin Reverb. There's a Groove Tubes amp. There's another Vox amp here. Another guitar here. That's just what's in the office. And then I have a lot more, you know, I have a lot more stuff lying around the apartment. So. But that's when I was kind of just had put that guitar case together. So that was when it looked all messy. You know, now I've got that case up against the wall, and I've moved the amps to another area. I need to really get more bag space. I'm constantly fighting my bag space. What is the blood of the mountain? What is the blood of the mountain, and when did I get that? What's the blood of the mountain used for? I don't remember. It's actually a quest. Offer the blood of the mountain, and you shall be granted favor amongst the Brotherhood. So it's a repeat turn in for the Thorian Brotherhood, looks like. Nice.
Lovely.
I think I'm gonna run to Ironforge real quick and really do a better job of cleaning out my inventory. There's too much useless stuff that's in my inventory that I really just don't need to have in my inventory. I'm gonna have to go get some more Thalendra seeds too, and some more Ungoro soil. Looks like we're down to 7.
Lovely. Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Lovely.
Yeah, my priest she's 223 enchanting, so she's pretty much maxed out. I need to get on her and level her to 35 so I can start, getting her enchanting to 300. And my engineer, I need to do the quest. I need to get my Gnomish Death Ray, although I probably won't even equip it. I've got these other trinkets that I like better for grinding, but I still should go get my Gnomish Death Ray. It's pretty useful in PvP. Maybe I'll fly to Stormwind. Maybe, you know what? I'll turn these quests in that I have. Let's do that. And then let's go to Ungoro Crater and farm some more soil. because I like to keep the moral grain going. I don't like to ever not have it, to ever not have that stuff in my inventory, because I like to constantly keep that stuff going. So let's go to Darnassus, turn the quest in. Let's go to Stormwind, Darnassus, and then Ungor Crater. And there's some quests in Ungor Crater still that we can do. So I think let's take a look. I just went to Storm. Yeah, good. If we go to Ungor Crater, yeah, we still have the Roll the Bones and the Shizzle's Flyer. What is this? I don't... This is just for... Oh, so I guess the first turn-in is considered a quest. Okay, so we can do our turn-ins too on our crystals. So let's do that. I really like Ungor Crater, even though I'm a little bit low level. We can still do some good damage in Ungor Crater. I'm going to grab another soda. Oh, and I will be... Oh, right back. Be right back. Yeah, Ungor's good, pretty good for thorium. My favorite place for thorium usually is Winter Spring, or Winter Spring's pretty good, but Ungor's actually really good too. The problem with Winter Spring is there's a lot of nodes down by the giants, the frost giants down at the bottom of that crater, that canyon, and they're pretty tough. Even when you're level 60, those guys are pretty tough. I'm pretty happy that guy gave me that 50 gold because I was really poor. I had, well, he gave me 52 gold really, so I was basically at 14 gold, 15 gold, sorry. So he gave me that. Yeah, it's not hard to I mean, it's a little hard to navigate because there's a lot of mobs there if you're lower levels, but for sure there's not a lot of terrain to have to kind of maneuver around. You just ride around, you know. It's pretty open. So I know what you mean. I definitely, and it's easy to get into. I love it. You just go to gadgets and well, if you're a paladin, it's easy to get into. I don't have to go all the way down and go down into it. I can just bubble jump right off the cliff, right down into the gourd. Of course, now you can just fly down there, but what's the fun in that when you can bubble jump? Alright, so we're going to turn in a quest, we're going to clear some inventory, or maybe buy some buff stuff. We can find any nice higher level buff things. First, let's go to my bank. See what we can do. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get the dragon buff while we're here. I do need a better belt. It's very difficult to find one, though. Oh, no, I don't, because I've got one coming, so I don't need that. Head is something I kind of need, but I haven't been able to find anything that's really good. It's all like, see, bear. It's like nothing. You can see my armor on mine is getting pretty bad. It's only 383. I've thought about grabbing Muthgulls just because the armor is really good. And it does have 17 spirit, and it's got more stamina, and it's got 10 strength, which I have no strength on mine. But then I lose 14 intellect. But still, it's pretty good, but I don't think it's really worth 10 gold at this point. And then the other item is really legs, and it's been very difficult finding any kind of leggings that are good at all. And you can see there's no eagle leggings. You know, these really are pretty good, but I ain't paying 900 gold. That's actually cheap. That price has gone down a lot. I remember they were like around 2,000 yet. I thought they were much higher yesterday. But they're really not what I want anyway. I do love the glorious... I love the glorious set because it looks great with the stockade pauldrons. Check this out. It just looks so badass. Oh, there's no boots though. But if you get the glorious armor set with the stockade pauldrons, it looks so cool. Hello. And I'm not saying it looks cool because their butt's showing. It just looks cool. I mean, all the gold looks really cool. A lot of people standing around. What is all this stuff here? Is this all part of the festival? What is this? Somebody give me a buff. Ken. I tell you what, man, that is one of the most revealing plate armors. I don't think that plate armor gives much protection, Ken. I really don't. It's like, come on, really. Oh man. All right, do we have anything here? I needed silk cloth for that one quest, so we'll leave that alone for now. Just trying to clear some inventory space here.
See you around.
As you can see, my inventory is a mess. Actually, this goes to fade.
King's honor, friend. Be careful.
It's like by 25. Nice. You got a stack of these? 10 gold. 25 is good. Really good, but those are expensive. I need an alchemist that can make this stuff, guys. It's like 4. I have gold, I'm rich. Bunch right there. Think, Julian. Think. Your head. Oh, wait a minute. We're gonna get the dragon buff. That means I need to get to Ungoro as fast as I can so we can use it.
Greetings. For the Alliance.
Behold the might of the Alliance.
Stand as one for the Alliance!
Well, I didn't get the dragon buff, but I see a lot of people standing around. I thought the buff was coming. I hope that's not just the only quest, is it? I don't know. Alright, well, I'm out of here. I was kind of hoping the Oni would drop. I guess not. That might just be that quest. Okay, so we need to go to Darnassus. Darnassus.
Here there. Watch your back. What's on your mind? Watch your back. What can I do for you? Off with you. You got my attention. See you soon.
Always a ninja, Ken. I don't want to be a ninja. I like the pirate a lot better than the ninja. Stop making me a ninja! No! Demon dogs! I knew I couldn't make that jump, but I wanted to try it anyway. Oh, well. That was a failed parkour, Ken. Failed parkour. I can jump over his head. All right, there's one cupcake in the kitchen. I've been trying not to eat it. Amber bought these damn cupcakes. And I've been good. I've only eaten one. There's one left, and it's calling my name. I need the sugar, you know, to help me keep me up for this leveling. Need the sugar. Yeah, this Mexican Coke isn't enough sugar, right? Trying to think if it would be faster to take the boat back to here, then back to Gadgets, or back to Theramore, then fly to Ungoro, as opposed, yeah, because flying from Retharon Village all the way to Ungoro, that is one hell of a long flight. Did you see, Ken, did you see the video on SYN? I don't know if I put it on my YouTube or not. Check this out, guys. I'll show you something.
Welcome to Tencent Lightspeed Studios SYN, a tech demo for a globally marketed PC and console open-world FPS game. Everything you see in this demo is not final. We tried to push forward state-of-the-art, real-time graphics in a cyberpunk-style world with an intriguing universe and striking visuals.
First off, this looks like such a big ripoff of Harley Quinn. So you can see your character creation, speed, armor, strength, you know, your basic. You have three different types of subtype character types. Each one has a pet. So this character has this kind of a dog pet. And then if you look at,
including cosmetics,
you can see the hairstyles are really
and
nice.
Extremely realistic hair effects achieved with our strand-based hair system.
Yeah, their hair
in
looks really
cooperation
good.
with Epic Games.
Now you get to the next one, which is this huge, like, tanky-looking character. And this is her pet. Her pet is a very large, tanky-looking
Players
type
can
of...
choose to play as one of 3 factions, along with their very own cybernetic pet, each with their own unique, customizable looks and traits. Our immersive character and vehicle
here's where it gets really weird.
selection
There's vehicles.
and customization process takes place within our open world universe, so characters can interact with their environment, even while being modified in real time by users. This concludes our presentation. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.
So a pretty interesting looking cyberpunk FPS game with some character customization options and pets. So interesting game, something that I would play it more for just to see the evolution of where we're going with video games as far as the Unreal Engine. I do think the Unreal Engine is going to be very difficult for anybody to take down. They're so far ahead tech-wise, I think, of other end-game engines, and with some of the advancements in the newer video cards. And the one thing that's going to really push video gaming into the future is going to be the quantum processor. But I don't think we're going to see applicable quantum processors for people. Maybe even for the next 20 years from now because of the heat requirements. But eventually when we get to quantum processors, it'll just be ridiculous. We're going to be able to see some pretty unbelievable stuff. But they are progressing to the point now where, we're going to have some pretty amazing stuff in the Unreal Engine. Graphics-wise, specifically, You guys haven't seen the Unreal Engine 5 demo, you got to watch it. It's unbelievable. Seeing me on riding a kitty, that would be cool. Wouldn't it be cool, Ken, to see me ride a kitty mount? I've never had a kitty mount on any race other than Night Elves. It'd be really cool to see my Paladin riding around on a Night Elf tiger. That would be super cool. I've never done that. So that's something I'd like to do. And we'll definitely, like, with doing this quest here, we'll be able to get up to Revered quite easily. Now we're going to need, more grain. Sorry, more Lendra seeds here, so I'm going to grab ourselves 20, which cost us quite a bit of money, but we need to. Okay. But you can see each turn in, that was 110 reps, so I think it goes down to maybe like 85 or something, but each turn in of these is pretty significant, and the best part about this quest is, man, the stuff you get, like, look at what you get in these packs. Like, you get quite a lot. Now, this one's just a decent and average one. 4 Morning Glory Dew, 10 Fine Age Shadow, which is great for me for health regen. Scroll Strength, 3. We'll go ahead and grab that out. And a lot of times I just leave these caches closed so that all this stuff isn't, plugging up my inventory. And then I open them up when I need them. So they're also a great way to carry around consumables and potions and stuff that you might need when you're out farming. But you just want to store it on this little pack. It's fantastic. You could have like 2 or 3 of these packs, which would just have such a large array of extra food and potions, so you don't have to run back into town. It could continue your grind a little bit longer than normally you would be able to, which is nice. Alright, so we need to look at my inventory one last time and just make sure that it's completely clear of anything that I absolutely definitely don't need. Now, more grain is not soulbound too, which is kind of nice. All these are like quest items, unfortunately. I think we're pretty safe to get rid of this. Let's just send this to Cute. Don't need this right now. We can always get it later. Don't need that. Now, the words of Arnold Schwarzenegger, to ass to Ungoro. And I think the fastest way to get back there is hopefully to take the boat. I hope this is the fastest way. Take the boat back to Menethil Harbor, and then take that boat to you know, we're going to take this boat all the way over to Menethil, and then we're going to take that boat all the way over to Theramore, and then from there we'll fly to Ungoro. Because the flight from up here, from Darnassus to Ungoro, is a super long flight. You can also make money by just taking the stuff you get from the caches and selling them. A lot of this stuff, you know, you get a lot of potions and stuff that are worth, you know, pretty good money. What you want to do is put this in a place where you just don't miss it. So, I've got it here, but let's, I don't know. Search for the Incendicite. I found one single over the whole spider-infested cave. Really? I thought that there was a bunch of Incendicite ore. Depends on where you're at. Like, there's a cave in... Yeah, isn't it in the wetlands? Isn't there a cave there in the wetlands? It's just got a ton of Incendicite ore? I thought there was a spider cave in the wetlands that was just loaded with Incendicite. Yeah. I've been in that cave. I thought there's tons of it. Yeah, like this cave right here. There's a ton of ore in there, I thought. You just got bad luck if you've only found one. Man, that's just bad luck, dude. Usually when I'm in there, I see tons of it. Like, tons. Like, a lot. Like, this character was in there for just killing, you know, AoE farming spiders for XP, because there's just so many there, you know. And it's a good way to raise your, if you're a miner, it's a good way to raise your mining, because there's just so much ore in there. Like Incendicite and iron, and I think even maybe mithril, but silver maybe. You know what we don't have, Ken? We don't have a pet. Why is it that I have no pets? That's kind of unusual for me. Usually I have a pet to pull out and... What is this? Oh, that's stupid. I don't need this, do I? This is just junk. We need... Here, hold on a second. We only need... the sword, right? Yeah, we just need to take the sword. I know we don't need this. Well, that's just bad. I'm telling you, man, Tith, there's a lot more Incendicite ore in that cave. I mean, I was used to seeing like literally like 20 nodes of Incendicite ore in there, so I'm surprised that that's all you saw. Now we've got even a ninja-looking sword. Look at that. It's a Hanzo blade. Where's my phone? I hate iPhones. I can't wait to get a different... I wish somebody would come out with a different phone that wasn't an iPhone or wasn't an Android. You guys will laugh, but I loved the Windows Phone. The last version of Windows Phone was my favorite phone. But, of course, it went under. hate iPhones. This is very cool looking with the shadows kind of coming. She looks kind of. It's kind of funny that you have this like rogue. I look like a rogue running around with this shield on it that's got a skull. It's kind of appropriate. Check this out. This skull is very appropriate for this roguish looking character with a beautiful Hanzo blade. You know, you could create. You know, one thing that you haven't seen in MMOs a lot is MMOs have always had, you know, specific class types, but there haven't really been MMOs that... There's been MMOs that open up the system saying, well, you can just use whatever you want, right? If you want to use a sword, and if you want to use a staff and a shield, you could. But what they haven't really done as much is create classes that are more based on... I mean, specifically like in the Asian, the Eastern Asian, there's quite a few types of old military classes that actually were like ninjas, but also could use like a shield and a katana. So this look that I have right now would actually be a really viable back then. And you haven't seen too many games come up with classes that are completely unique, like create a whole lore, which is something I would like to do for my MMO, which, you know, one day will come out, maybe, you know, 20 years from now. Where you could create a class that has the whole lore around it, where they, you know, basically you would have a shield and you would have a sword, and you would have a dagger, and you would have a bow, and it was all based on a kind of a stealthy class that also liked to ride horses and shoot bow from horse, but they also like to, they could also get in close with shield and the katana, you know, and do battle up close. It would be really cool for an MMO to come up with some more customized classes that have a history to them, and a background that explains why they are that way, you know? I don't know about you guys, but I'd like to play that game. I'd buy that for $1. Yes, Morpheus. Yes, I would. $1.
Fantastic.
It's kind of interesting that they created this armor, but I don't think... Do you guys remember if there's ever been boots in WoW that have this stitching across the toe? Kind of like a ninja-style shoe. I don't know if there is. And these leggings I've seen this type of chest piece in like Wrath of the Lich King. I'm not sure if I've seen it. A chest piece like this that you can get in Classic or in Vanilla. And I don't remember seeing a belt that looks like this in Vanilla either. There's definitely, you know, these gloves exist. Of course, there's no shoulders. This face mask, I think, exists. Although this one has a little bit of a different variation color at the bottom here. Interesting. Alright, well, it's so far, because we got the buff in Retharon, it's taken us 9 minutes to get from Retharon Village to this point. Crazy. When you see that my character of this horse, you wouldn't think I was a paladin, except for the shield. Like, I'm riding this little, like, non-paladin horse, this Pinto or whatever, with a ninja-looking character. Ooh, that is a cool-looking... I don't know where the sun is, but it's creating a really beautiful glow on the horse here. Where is that light coming from? I guess it's behind the clouds. That was a pretty cool looking glow. A lot of my favorite screenshots are from right here in the rain on Theramore Island, Theramore Isle.
What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground.
To Ungoro Crater! To Ungoro! Whew. Grind is real. So we've played for an hour and 30 minutes, and we really haven't done a whole lot of anything. Well, no, we did turn in a couple quests. Actually, we turned in 3 quests. Oh, we got a couple bars. We weren't quite halfway. We're halfway now. Level 52, we get the Demon Forge breastplate, we get the bracers. But we don't get the belt, because that's 53. Yeah. There is the necklace, though. We also get the necklace. Necklace of the Grand Marshal is also 52. So we're going to get a new necklace. And we get the bracers. And we get the new chest piece at 52. I'm gonna have to spend as much. I'm gonna spend go all out on the chant on the chest piece at 52, maybe. But man, that's expensive. The plus, what is it? Plus 4 all stats, I think. I am but a humble rogue. A humble rogue. I am but a poor rogue. Making my way to Ungoro Crater. Never mind the shield. I love Daenerys too. Daenerys is cool. Look how fucking cool that is, the desert. You have to admit, the first time you guys walked into Daenerys, you had to be like, wow, this is really cool looking. You know, the colors are just nice. And how much fun it must have been to work at Blizzard when this game was being created, because the people, like, I heard some great stories about, you know, Blizzard when they were making World of Warcraft before it came out, and they were getting closer and closer to getting it done. People would come in, like people who were working on the game, their wives or their children would come into the office and play the game, and they liked it so much that they were asking their husbands, "Can I come in and play WoW?" They were asking to come into the office to play World of Warcraft because it was so much fun. That's when they knew, oh, we got something here. You know, this game is so fun that even our wives are wanting to come into the office to play World of Warcraft. You know, when does that happen? When does your wife ever ask you, "Can I come to your work?" You know, come on. So I think that was really cool. Yes, it's very quiet on stream. I'm talking a lot, but no one is saying anything. Let me refresh the window. Sometimes the chat stops. Or you guys are just completely ignoring me. Yeah, you're completely ignoring me. Doo-doo. Oh, and I left all my crystals in the bank. Oh well, that's all right. Mm, mm.
Honored, I'm sure. Very good.
Ni hao. Ni hao. What does ni hao mean again? Is it hello? It's a greeting in Chinese. I don't speak Chinese. I thought it was a Chinese greeting. I don't speak Chinese.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
This guy's so tough.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
At least he gave me an ungrown soil. Jesus.
Lovely.
Yeah, you must have there. Yeah, you must have just got there because there's normally a ton of ore there, you know? Yeah, I was like, that's why I was tipped when you were telling me that. I'm like, no way, man. There's like so much, you know, there's so many ore nodes in there. So just keep going through there and you're guaranteed to find tons. You gotta cheat as well. Nine ores to boot. Nice. Nice. Alright, so I don't want him to think that I was just here to get this. He might attack me. He's thinking about it. I don't know. Maybe he's not. Maybe he wasn't after crystals because there's usually a crystal up here. Oh, but there isn't. Okay. Oh, a cheat. Yeah, chest. Yeah, there's a chest. There's one in that back room. There's that one back big room, and there's one in there. There's a couple chests in there, I think. At least one. I know that back room has one. I need to kill these guys, but I'm just not bothering with them because they're really too, they're just too annoying right now at my level.
Lovely.
Hunger is a slow grind. You just, you know, especially at my level, but there's so many things in here that I do, you know, as far as like picking up soil, picking up crystals, you know, there's just it's a slow grind. I will never turn down crystals because the AoE shield is just the shield and the extra armor are just too good to ignore. I'm always going to pick up crystals if I see them. Rebuffs, man. Rebuffs.
Lovely.
Stop running towards that big dinosaur. See, that wound only hit him for 46 physical. There's another 146. Let's try to get both our blades poisoned. Maybe kill some raptors here. So we need some venom. Here's one. Now we'll use this guy. Okay, he already poisoned one of my weapons. You can see up here that I've got a 5-minute buff on my Hanzo blade. So we're going to try it now and get my... Oops. Try to get him to poison my flurry axe. And he has now poisoned my flurry axe. So now what you do is you look for poison to stack on the target here. And once you get 3 stacks, you weapon swap to your other weapons that's poisoned. And you can get double stacks of poison. It's really useful when you have a longer buff, but 5 minutes just doesn't last very long. It will. I think it does stack higher when I start getting higher level and I'm hitting my hit. You know, I'm critting and I'm hitting harder. I do think the poison will start stacking more often. I hope. There, 2 stacks of poison, see that? Now we're gonna weapon swap to my Hanzo blade. Oh, it didn't double stack. See, it went to the same stack. Man, that sucks. So see, that's just another instance of how Blizzard has basically fixed the game so that you can't, you know. See, and I got those 2 stacks were applied with Flurry, and I swung. So on private servers, I would be able to double stack. You know, I could like get a stack of poison because it was tracking the poison per weapon, and then I could switch weapons and get another stack of poison from the other weapon, which was really cool because it really did a lot of damage. I mean, 2 stacks of 3 stacks of poison each really does pretty damn good damage. The other thing is, apparently these guys are immune to the poison. So watch the animation when my character's hand moves forward. You'll see it. Let's see if we see it here. Yeah, see it's saying immune. All those immunes are me trying to apply poison to this venom hide, but venom hides are immune to the poison application. So let's go ahead and you'll see here that that's why I wasn't seeing poisons being applied. But you can see here I've already stacked 2 poisons, so they're taking 45 damage every 3 seconds. You can imagine if they had double stacks, then they're taking 90 damage every 3 seconds, which is a nice bit of extra damage. And it all my whole philosophy with Paladins is that every little bit helps. You know, my philosophy in WoW really is every little bit helps. Any MMO, I mean, you know, food buffs, little buffs here, weapon buffs, anything that you can get to add a little bit extra stats or damage, it all helps the greater whole. But you can see here I'm applying poison pretty quickly, very quickly. 3 stacks already. That's why this particular buff is just so good. It's actually really good. Now if we look at, let's clear my damage meter here. And we have 2 minutes left, so let's really quickly kill this guy.
Lovely.
And the good thing about the raptors is they drop a lot of the ungrown soil, and they drop raptor meat as well, so you can cook up the raptor meat and make yourself some food. You can also sell it, cook up the raptor meat, and literally just sell it to a vendor, and it's worth a little bit of money, like maybe 60 silver a stack, which isn't bad. So I've cleared the damage meter, so what I'm curious is how much damage is the poison going to account for?
Lovely.
Right, on the fight. Right, so I won't use consecrate this time. We'll just do straight up fighting, you know. I started off with the Hanzo blade, but then I switched to the Flurry axe. What's up, Mason? How's it going, man? And right now I haven't, you know, we got a couple stacks of poison. Now if you're looking at damage done, right? Poison. Now the poison's dropped off, so it's gone. So in that particular fight, the Venom Hide poison accounted for 5.7% of the damage. So that's, you know, that's 165 damage on one target. That's, you know, like I said, it's pretty good. It helps. It all helps. So what would happen on the private servers is I would get that. They, for whatever reason, I don't know why they did this, but on the private servers, when the Venom Hide applied the poison to my weapon, it was an 8-hour buff. On the retail, on Classic here, it's 5 minutes. So you can imagine my, I don't want to say anger, but my disdain. I mean, basically 3 of the things that were really good for the Paladin: 1, getting that poison buff; 2, being able to double stack it between the different weapons, so you could weapon swap and stack the debuff on the enemy twice; and then 3, the biggest one, which is the thing that my judgment of sealed light of the target could not be procced by my white weapon swing and my righteous tick damage. You can only be procced by 1. thus basically meaning I'm only getting 1 heal instead of the 2 I was used to on private servers. So if you add all those things up, the Protection Paladin in Classic is so much weaker than the Protection Paladin that I played on the private servers. Now, I'm not really, I never played Protection Paladin in the original vanilla WoW. I just didn't play the class in 2004. So I'm assuming in 2004, probably that's the way it worked. But since my first introduction to the Protection Paladin was on private servers, they just felt so strong to me, the double heal really. And to be able to lose that was such a... It just sucked, basically. It was like, well, this sucks.
Lovely.
I mean, you can see I already have 3 stacks of Venom Hide Poison on this guy. And Venom Hide Poison's now, it's doing more than Lifesteal. It's doing more damage than all these other things. I'm just single target killing here because we can do this for pretty much non-stop. These guys will spawn fast enough that I probably don't even... As long as no one else comes through this area, I could literally just kill here probably non-stop. And even though it's only single target killing, it's still not bad. I mean, you're still getting XP. And like I said, you're getting loot as well. But the biggest thing is we're getting the... the Angora Soil. So, which reminds me, I need to use Evergreen Pouch. Mason, you guys gotta remind me when my Evergreen Pouch is off cooldown. We gotta use that shit. Alright, so. Let's go ahead and grab this crystal and then we'll start pulling a few more mobs. Our strength buff is dropped. Stamina. More powerful spells active. What? Oh, it's wisdom. I was looking for my strength one, but it's gone. Okay. Alright.
Lovely. 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 You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye. can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely. 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 You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely. You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely. Lovely.
surprised I haven't seen more ore nodes out here. Usually I see a lot more. There's got to be a lot more people in the crater than I probably want. I haven't seen a lot of lions. I've seen mostly horde out here.
Lovely.
Fiery blaze, fiery blaze. Fiery blaze. It procs so often that enchant. I almost hated putting that on the Hanzo blade. I would have loved to have had that on a. I really wanted to put it in a fiery axe, but a flurry axe, but I just didn't see myself having enough money to get one anytime soon. So, oh, excuse me. But that would have been the best, use of it. Or to put it on the Masterwork Stormhammer, or to put it on Iron Foe. But Iron Foe, I definitely want Lifesteal on Iron Foe. The Masterwork Stormhammer would have been the one I would have preferred to put the Fiery Blaze on, but I would have had to have hold on to that for a long time before, because I'm not even a blacksmith, which means I would have had to completely redo my professions again. It would have been a long time. Next time I level Protection Paladin, my next Protection Paladin, I'll do that. We're gonna put it on the Masterwork Stormhammer.
Lovely.
Well, I've got my 52 Paladin on my other account. I wonder if she still has. I think she still has the Fiery Blaze unused. Pretty sure. So if I make her a blacksmith, maybe I'll put it on her. And that's Cute Faith, I think, on that account, I believe.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
Oh, whiff. Need blue and yellow crystals. He gets 10 each, so we have enough for at least one turn in. All right, guys, I'm getting tired again. I still am way behind on sleep, so I think I'm gonna get some lunch, maybe take a nap, and then hopefully come back recharged. This is a slow leveling process in Ungoro. Plus, I'm focusing more on just picking up crystals and earth right now. But I do have quite a few quests here, but these mobs are fairly high level. Grab this. Yeah, this looks like a good spot. I'm just gonna log it here because I'm not gonna be gone for very long, maybe an hour or two. Then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna focus. When I get back, I'm gonna focus on trying to knock out these 3 quests and see where I stand. That should get me should get me another 3 or 4 bars at least. There's also a quest I haven't picked up down here when you first walk in, but it's fairly high level. Ungoro's still kind of high level for me. That's why I said I don't really like the levels. Like levels like 38, like 38 all the way to like 52. There's plenty of like questing, and you can certainly do ZF a lot, and there's a few other instances you can do, but they're not my favorite levels. Once I hit 52, it's when I really start to get excited because there's so much cool stuff at level 52, and then of course on to 60, and there's tons of great stuff to do at 60. So I will catch you guys a little bit later. I'm gonna take a little nap, get somebody to take a nap. I'm tired, and then I'll see you guys then. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday, and happy 4th of July, everybody. And I'll see you again real soon. Bye bye.